Woman charged with hate crime over Facebook Live racial tirade.
We don't drive like you're in Mexico, lady. And yes, I know you're Spanish. I was just leaving that off the vid.
Don't Facebook Live and drive, you crazy hoot. That's our advice for Seattle woman Sandra Jametski. In November, she filmed herself ranting on Facebook Live for 10 minutes while stalking a Mexican immigrant family on their way to drop their kids at school. She road rages about the un-American driving and how she's surrounded by foreigners and calls out the family for what she dubs their Spanish privilege. At the most heated point, she even threatens to ram the family's car off the road and get them deported back to Mexico.
Oh, this must be where her kids go to school, in the privileged area.
The worst part is that she also ranted at them in front of the son's school for all the world to see.
All them cars you guys got in your driveway, that Corvette that keeps coming by your house, that's me.
Yeah, she's not all there. But why'd she get so mad? She claims one of their kids caused a car accident last year. But according to the cops, that crash was Jametski's fault. Seattle police charged Jametski with a hate crime and threw her in jail. Her bail was set at $500,000.
You flipping me off, lady? You're really classy. You're really classy.
If she's found guilty of a hate crime, a Class C felony under Washington state law, Jametski could be looking at 5 years of jail time for the offense, a $10,000 fine, or both. That seems a bit harsh, no matter how crazy Jametski actually is. What do you think? Here's more videos on racism in America. Woman makes racist comments about Hispanic lady.
The wetback coming to get services, honey. You're kind. You're the ones that give the brown people bad name.
Okay, yes, Ivan.
Yep, here's a woman showing no sense of shame as she goes on a rant about Hispanics.
Just get something for nothing. Get your ass a job if you don't have one.
The video was posted on Facebook by Wendy Flores, who wrote, "This right here is what's wrong with the world. People acting out of spite and hate towards a different race." The video was recorded outside of the Mesa County Department of Human Services in Grand Junction, Colorado. The hate-spewing woman, later identified as Laura Bennett, was yelling at Flores' mother.
Look, speak English, it's America. Put that on, put me on YouTube, go for it. Down with Mexicans that don't learn the language of the world.
So everybody will get educated how stupid you really are.
Fortunately or unfortunately, Flores took the other woman's advice, and it appears they were the ones that looked like the idiots. Shannon Gray responded, "So much ignorance." And Vanessa Ramirez agreed, writing, "This is horrible and ignorant." Bennett later said the incident began when she became outraged after seeing a dog left inside of a hot car.
Dog's gone now. Now your dog's gone. Right here. No, please stop. Mommy, no más para, please.
She said she doesn't regret helping the animal, but apologizes for the language she used. Do you believe she's really sorry?
N-word t-shirts spell trouble for students. 6 Phoenix high school students have landed in hot water after a photo of them wearing t-shirts spelling out a racial slur went viral. Last Friday, seniors at Desert Vista High School spelled out this message as they posted for a panoramic yearbook photo. 6 girls then had the brilliant idea to play Scrabble with their shirts, and of all the words in the dictionary, they chose to spell out the N-word. The offensive photo went viral and was received about as well as you would imagine, which is to say, not well at all. After school authorities got wind of the image, the 6 students were disciplined, reportedly with 5-day suspensions. Though a school spokesperson and its Black Student Union emphasized the photo did not reflect the beliefs of the entire student body, outraged online commenters unsatisfied with the punishment started a petition on change.org calling for the girls to be expelled and the principal fired. So far, the petition has more than 35,000 signatures.
Turban-wearing Broncos fans freak out a whole bunch of ill-informed people. Last Sunday, 5 Broncos fans drove 7 hours from Fresno to San Diego to see their favorite team take on the Chargers. But 3 of these fans were wearing turbans. Why? Funny story, actually. They're Sikhs. The men say a guard approached them as they were going through security and said, "You guys gotta take those turbans off," which the Sikh men replied would violate their religious beliefs. Eventually, security let the 5 friends inside to watch the game, but told them if they ever wanted to come back, they'd have to leave the turbans at home, which is like un-American, unacceptable, and just plain stupid. There was also plenty of ignorance on display outside Qualcomm Stadium that day. Seeing 3 turban-wearing men doing something in the trunk of their car, a concerned individual reported them to security, who called in a bomb-sniffing dog. What were these suspicious football fans doing? Putting a bag, which did not actually contain a bomb, into the trunk of their own car. Ooh, spooky. Racial profiling is hotly debated, and while we're not at all convinced profiling does anything meaningful to boost security, seriously, this is just embarrassing. Get your racist profiles updated, would ya?
Did you see
Black veteran has free meal taken away at Chili's on Veterans Day.
But you already said you did.
Ernest Walker proudly served in the U.S. Army's 25th Infantry Division Tropic Lightning, from 1987 to 1991. But when a customer at a Chili's restaurant called his service into question, Walker had his complimentary meal taken away by the restaurant manager. On November 11th, the Army vet was waiting for his food at a Chili's in Cedar Hill, Texas. He was with his service dog, Barack. The restaurant offers all active service members and veterans a free meal on Veterans Day as a thank you. The meal took half an hour to be served, and Walker had to go, so he asked the waitress to put it in a to-go box for him. As he was waiting for his doggy bag, he says an elderly man wearing a Trump t-shirt walked over and questioned him about his time in the military. The man, who claimed to be a World War II vet who served in Germany, didn't believe Walker was actually a veteran. A few minutes later, the manager came over and told Walker that another guest was claiming he wasn't a veteran because he was wearing his hat indoors. After providing his discharge papers and his military ID, the manager then told Walker the guest also said his dog was not a real service dog, even though he had the necessary service dog vest and documentation. That's when Ernest Walker started recording.
You're questioning my service dog now. Sir. Now, you do know it's against the law, against HIPAA regulations for you to question my service dog. Do you want to read my service dog? Sir. Now, you question my military service and you question my service dog. And I've got, is this a certified dog? Sir. Is this a certified dog? Sir. Is this a certified dog, sir? No, I'm asking you a question. Is this a certified dog? Sir. Did you see my military information? Sir. No. Yes or no, first of all? I'm not answering any of your questions. No. Did you see my military information? Sir. Did you see my military information? Sir. You need to Did you see my military? No, I'll leave as soon as you ask my 2 questions. The answer is no, I'm not answering your questions. Okay. Did you see my military service? Did you see my military service? Sir, no. There. Yes, you did. Oh, so that's a lie, but you already said you did because I had that on record. Yes, you did. People right there saw you. Didn't see it. Sorry. Yes. Oh, yes, you did. Well, then, if you didn't see it, now you're grabbing my food away from me. Oh, you're taking my food away from me now. So sorry. I don't. Okay. You didn't provide any documents for me. Yes, sir. Yes, I did just provide documents to you, and they saw you. I want the police call at this point.
Following the unfortunate exchange, Walker posted the video to Facebook, and the story has since got back to Chili's, who have responded saying the situation has been escalated to the highest levels of the company. So far, Walker hasn't been contacted by anyone at Chili's or its ownership group, but the 2 sides are expected to meet this week. Dunkin' Donuts clerk mocks woman's Chinese accent. A Chinese-American woman has gone public with her experience of being racially harassed at a Dunkin' Donuts in Queens, New York. In a Facebook post, Peiyun Shi writes that on May 30th, she walked into the coffee shop with her 1-year-old son and nanny. When she asked for a glazed chocolate donut, the store clerk said he couldn't understand what she was saying and she'd have to read the whole name of the donut. She pointed again to the donut and he continued to play dumb. When she asked the clerk for his name to report the incident, he pointed to his name tag and asked, "Do you know how to say it?" Soon after, a customer walked in the store and joined in on the racist bully session, calling Peiyun an immigrant and threatening to throw her phone out the window. Peiyun made sure to snap pictures of both men before leaving. This is the mean customer who was harassing her. Peiyun posted her horrible experience to Dunkin' Donuts' Facebook page, and the company was quick to get involved. Accounts of xenophobia seem to be popping up more and more these days. This donut incident followed an attack just a few days earlier on 2 Chinese students for speaking Mandarin on an Arizona train.